Thank you for attending this presentation of the Snap Creator Framework. Today we're going to discuss Domino Single File Restore on NFS with Snap Creator 4.1. This video specifically addresses single file restore with Domino in NFS environments. We should also define what we mean when we say single file restore. With Domino, a single file can be a database or NFS file, a template or NTF file, or a mailbox or .box file. Unlike the volume restore process, with single file restore, the Domino server does not need to be stopped. You should verify the data restore directory in the configuration file to verify that change info will be applied to the correct directory. Snap Creator's Domino plugin has a variety of restore options. You can perform a point-in-time restore, which restores the data to the point in time of the snapshot copy. You can perform an up-to-the-minute restore, which plays forward Domino transaction logs to the most recent transaction available. Or you can perform a selectable up-to-the-minute restore, which allows you to play forward the transaction logs to a specific point in time. For up-to-the-minute or selectable up-to-the-minute restore operations, Domino transaction logging must be enabled. I'm logged into the Snap Creator GUI, and I have my Leon SV config file that I created in an earlier video. I've already taken a few snapshot copies with this configuration. Before you start a single file restore, verify the data restore directory in the Domino plugin settings. Click the IBM Domino tab, then check the directory listed in Data Restore directory. I want to restore the file into the Restore subdirectory in my Domino data path so that I can manage it through Domino. You can restore outside the Domino environment if you like, but the Data Restore directory path does need to be on the same volume as the Domino data directory. If the Data Restore directory is set incorrectly, Snap Creator will not be able to play forward the logs, and the restore operation will not succeed. If you make any changes, be sure to click Save and Reload. My settings are correct, so I'm going to click Actions, Restore. This starts the Snap Creator Restore wizard. Click Next to begin. This configuration has a Snap Vault relationship. Snap Creator can perform a restore from secondary, but today, this is limited to a volume restore. To perform a single file restore, you will need to perform a restore action from the primary storage. From the drop-down boxes, select the controller or vServer, then select the volume that contains the Domino data. Select your policy, then you can select to restore either Snap Creator snapshot copies or from the list of all snapshot copies on the volume. I'll leave the default setting of Snap Creator snapshot copies and select the snapshot copy that I want to restore. Once I've selected a snapshot copy, select a restore type, either volume or single file restore. For this video, we'll select single file restore. Click Next. Expand the volume, then locate the file that you wish to restore. I'm going to select one of my users' mail files. Click Next. Select your destination path. This needs to match the path in your data restore directory. Since I'm restoring a file that was in the mail subdirectory, I need to restore it into the mail subdirectory. Click Next. Confirm the file path. Notice I'm restoring to dom-data/data/restore, which is the path of my data restore directory, then mail and the user's mailbox. Select your restore type. Again, point in time is the point in time of the snapshot copy, while up to the minute plays forward the Domino transaction logs to the most recent transaction available, and selectable up to the minute allows you to play forward the Domino transaction logs to a specific time. I'm going to select selectable up to the minute since it has the most options. Select a date, and then a time. Please note that the selected time and date must be newer than the snapshot copy. The plugin can play the transaction logs forward, but it can't restore to a point in time before that of the snapshot copy. I'm going to choose to restore to March 18th at 10 a.m. Ignore validation allows you to ignore time mismatches between the storage controller or vServer and the Domino server. You can also optionally disable replication, which will set a new database ID for each database. Typically, you don't want to do this for a volume restore, but this is very useful for single file restore operations. Since I'm restoring into a directory managed by Domino, I definitely want to click this option. Click Next, review the summary, and click Finish. Confirm that you want to perform the single file restore operation by clicking OK. And note that real-time output as to what the Snap Creator job is doing will appear on screen in the console section. Once the restore operation completes, a success message appears on screen. That completes this presentation of Snap Creator 4.1 Single File Restore in NFS Environments for IBM Domino. For additional information about Snap Creator, visit the Snap Creator Developers community at www.snapcreator.com or visit the Snap Creator forum on NetApp communities at www.netapp.com/snapcreator.